Hi, Dustin. Uh, so far, I'm on page 50 and it's going well, although I sometimes see a redundancy between, like, you presented the theories, but with the history, you kind of present the theories again. Let me just see here. No, no, not here. Let me go back up. It just felt like I was kind of hearing some repetitive stuff, but I may be wrong. This table is great. I just want to double check that that table summarizes what you said in the previous part, that you refer to these limitations when you talk to each of those theories. I'm assuming you do, but I just wanted to make sure. So that's my first point. My second point, and this is a common error that students make, is they plop down figures and just expect us, the reader, to understand. And really, you need to provide an explanation for this figure. Like, how does it work? And just, new knowledge leads to pattern recognition and cognitive pattern recognition, and then bracket intuiting. And then that, just walk us through an example. So, for example, such and such, and then a pattern recognition. Then we have to interpret. So tell us what's going on, and then cognitive mapping, which involves cognitive mapping and shared understanding, and describe that. And then say that leads to that could also lead back to pattern recognition and a loop there. But it also could lead to institutionalization and creating a plan, which may come back to cognitive mapping or may come back to pattern recognition. So it's a kind of a loop. And then you have to explain there's a feedback, like this feedback process and the leveled knowledge and the feed forward, because this is a very difficult diagram to understand and it will require an explanation. As well, figure 4 has kind of been dumped here without any explanation. And this is your conceptual framework, which is pretty important. And I'm wondering why it's such conceptual framework. I'm just wondering, why is that at such? Oh, here are the theoretical conception frameworks. That's the framework. And then this is, what do you got here? Enhance strategic thinking. Okay, so what you need to do in this at least is provide the reader with a little framework of what's going to happen. So these Gen AI tools position, each stage is grounded, and and then I will discuss each stage in turn, right? Uh, you just want to provide a framework, and then you put this in here, but I don't really know what this is. Uh, is this just another way of looking at the? I guess this copilot. It really isn't very clear, and I get rid of these colors because that's not accessible. And you can insert a section break and make this landscape, and then insert in a section plate and make it not landscape. Or you could do it more vertically if you wanted to. So I would do individual group. Yeah, this really is not clear. These individual, and then was a group refer to these two. It's a very confusing diagram. It needs work. And it needs to be like black and white and maybe a table or something of that nature that's really understandable. And so figure 4 explains that, and then you'll say, I will discuss each of these areas in turn. Okay, I hope that makes sense.